I'm here to talk about Heroes for Hire number 13. I found it very offensive, as did many other people online. Joe Quesada claims that people are reading too much into the cover, and he claims that he's never heard of the manga subgenre it's derived from. I thought it'd be interesting if I interviewed people at my art school, people who know art, people who like to read comics, people who might have something interesting to say on the whole subject. Everyone I interviewed thought it was sexual. A lot of people saw that it was manga derived. This is what they had to say.
It's all
What do you think, like, you know, the girls are up close and personal, and the only guy is in the background and you can't even see his face? What do you think of that?
I think it's a little sexist. And why are they doing hentai? Isn't that what that's called? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate animation. I hate Japanimation or anime and stuff like that. And I can't believe Marvel's kind of going to that stage where they're getting to that point that they need to sell comics like that. They used to be interested in characters and story development, which was really good and what sold comics, but now it's apparently having 7/8 naked women and tentacle rape.
What do you think of the cover?
Well, I don't find how it could be very offensive. I do see how it does sort of take some stereotypes, I guess you could say, from hentai. What with the tentacles and the women chained up and things.
Right. You read a lot of manga, right? You read American comics, but you also read manga and you watch anime. So
that's correct.
You're one of those comics fans that knows both styles of cultural sequential art.
I agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. So, in your opinion, it's not very offensive?
I don't think it's offensive.
No.
I don't really think it's effective, but I don't find it offensive.
What do you mean by effective?
Well, granted, I don't know the storyline that is going on here, but as a cover image, this doesn't really make me want to read the comic. It's more of, I don't know if you can say homage, but it definitely is very reminiscent of hentai comics, which...
Right.
It's kind of typical, like, you know, comic book type stuff. Chicks in scantily clad clothing, you know, tied up. I mean, that happens. Go all the way back in, like, even, like, X Factor days and stuff. He had Domino when, what was it? Cable found Domino tied up by Deadpool and stuff, and she was pretty much, she had less clothes than these girls. So, if people are freaking out, I don't know why. I mean, a lot of comic is just kind of like softcore porn for geeks.
What do you think of the fact that it's not just really sexy, but that they're basically being threatened with, like, tentacle rape, you know, like manga style? But it's still kind of sexy at the same time.
I blame the Japanese for that, jokingly.
Yeah. Nice, but it's kind of wrong. I mean, it's every fanboy's wet dream.
A lot of tentacles and chains. Japan will love it.
Yes. This is very Japanese-esque, if I must say.
A woman from Japan drew this, actually.
Oh, there you go. We hit the nail on the ball right there.
Joe Quesada pretty much put all the blame on her when he was talked about this. He said it was the artist who did it, and it was a woman, so he didn't see any worry. And on top of that, he also claimed he didn't really know what people were seeing in the image. Does it strike you as odd that the editor-in-chief of a comic book company doesn't know what tentacle hentai is or how this is sexual if he's really controlling an art-based medium?
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone knows, they know the truth. They just want to lie about it, because it's just easier that way.
So, like, Marvel's publishing hardcore porn now?
You wanted to say that before the camera came on, didn't you? It's okay, you can say
that's what I wanted to say.
Really? That's what you want to say?
Yeah, are you recording?
I'm recording.
Because that's what it looks like, you know. It's like they ripped us straight out of La Blue Girl or something.
What's going on, you know? Just like straight out of, this is definitely hentai.
Hentai.
Looking. I'd say hentai, and I got nothing else to say. It's got the little demony things going on, a lot of breastness.
Breastness.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the comic book about?
The comic book, from the solicit, these women fight an alien race called the Brood, which lays eggs in people. And
How does it lay the eggs?
I couldn't.
Yes.